Well, first of all, congratulations, you guys. I am a sucker for Nicholas Sparks, so of course I had my box of Kleenex next to me. So thank you for my good cry. I feel much better now. I have to ask right off the bat, the chemistry between the two of you was outstanding. What was the first meeting like on set, and how did you guys know that you were just, it was going to work?
Well,
it was weird. It was kind of a, what was it? It was sort of a screen test kind of thing.
yeah, like I met Zac for the first time when we did our screen test, which is like can be kind of a nerve-wracking experience, and like immediately you're right there, sitting right there, made me feel so comfortable. And Zac's like a really, really generous scene partner and really like hardworking actor, and also we kind of just felt really comfortable and really relaxed, and that's kind of rare. So when that happened,
you kind of get thrown into it. You know, there's no real preparation needed. You get thrown into it, and either you click or you don't, and you know right away. And I think we clicked pretty much immediately.
Yeah, pretty well on the,
we hit our
seriously,
stride,
because there's a lot of emotion going on with these characters. There's a
Mm-hmm.
lot going on, and then of course there's the love scenes and stuff, and that's
tough
work. I don't care what anybody says. That's not easy stuff, especially when you got water dumping down on you all day long.
Well, it's like, you know, I felt so safe with Zac. We like at that point we'd been working together for a while, and he's a really class act. So it's no problem.
We were ready for that scene. It was looming for too long. We were just like, come on, let's just do it.
Let's get it done.
Done. It was fun. It was great.
It was fun to watch. Zac, you really, man, hats off to you, prepared extremely hard. You were very committed to this role, very tenacious. And I was going to ask, you know, are you as tenacious as Logan? I mean, somebody to go out and seek somebody out from a picture, but I already know that answer. What was, yes, what was it like for you to get ready for something like this and really kind of step it up into a real adult role for you?
You know, I was very nervous the first time I read the actual script, and because I really liked Logan. I saw such integrity in him, and I saw that this is a guy who it does what's right, regardless of how hard it may be, and he takes the harder road a lot of the time, but he does what's right, and I really enjoyed that integrity that he had. I was also, there was a lot that comes with playing a Marine, a lot of preparation, and it's sort of a sensitive issue, and I wanted to make sure that I was prepared. I had a lot of help, and I was able to work with a lot of Marines that showed me what's what pretty quick,
Like, I'm sure, yeah.
Yeah.
And not just mentally and physically, physically, but you've now created the chicken breast smoothie, I understand?
Ew.
Yeah.
We keep hearing about that.
I know. I shouldn't have said that. I should never have said that.
There had to have been a better way. Like, I wish you could have consulted with me. Could have helped you out.
That's the hardest part. I mean, literally just chewing was so tiring. So it wasn't a smoothie. It wasn't like liquid.
But I still think there's protein powder.
It's more of a pate.
Oh, God. So gross.
It was a lot. I had to eat so much food. It was crazy. Not a single pound of that came easy.
I can imagine.
No, he worked on it. There were people.
I was on set and I couldn't move. I was so sore. I was just going, oh my gosh. I couldn't finish my scene sometimes.
Are you a Nicholas Sparks fan? Have you read a lot of his books, or what is it about that guy and his writing?
I have to say I really am, and that's one of the reasons that, for so many reasons, this role was so exciting to me, to work with Zac and to work with Scott Hicks. But The Notebook is one of my favorite movies of all time, and Nick sort of creates these characters that find love no matter what's going on in their lives, no matter what has happened or what is happening, that there's the opportunity to be redeemed, that you're never too far gone to find true love. And for me, that message in his work is incredibly romantic and always gets me. It just gets me every time.
Yeah. What was the last movie that made you bawl your head off?
Bawl my head off?
Yeah, really cry. Come on, let it out.
Dude, last time I really, I really cried in Toy Story 3.
Really? That's a really great
Like a lot.
answer.
Remember when they're holding hands and I was like my favorite guys in the world.
Yeah.
Committed and held hands and confronted melting, and that was a powerful moment. Ball pies. Yeah.
Good.
Don't laugh.
Yeah.
Mine too.
No,
and Nicholas Sparks. That's
Yeah.
the movie that made him cry his head off too.
Did he say that?
Wow, that's amazing.
Well,
That's
especially because
right.
the character's name's Bonnie. So for me, that whole scene,
Oh,
I
yeah.
was a blubbering mess. How about you? What about
The last movie that really made me cry, I think I cried yesterday watching like House Hunters on HGTV. when they found their apartment. The last movie that really made me cry. I don't know. I can't think of that off the top of my head.
It's hard to remember.
Yeah.
That one just, I'll never forget that. I was like, what am I doing?
That's really.
I'm seeing you right now.
Yeah, but
that's
isn't it
really
awful
good.
when you're on a plane and you start crying watching movies on your plane? That to me is like I gotta stop. You know, I was watching We Bought a Zoo yesterday, and I'm like, what's my problem here?
That's a good in-flight movie. Oh.
It was a really good one.
Yeah.
You guys get shown up. I'm sorry, by this little actor that plays your son in the film, Riley.
Yeah.
Whoa,
Amazing,
what a little
right?
dynamo! You all had great chemistry with him. What was it like to work with this little kid?
Amazing. He's like what you see on screen is really who he is. He's the like sweetest, funnest, most normal, funny little kid, and I think he made work. It was hard to take things too seriously with Riley around. He was a great kid.
Yeah.
Did he show you up in chess in real life?
Gosh, he probably could, man. I bet he would. I have no doubt in my mind.
Yeah, I wouldn't put that.
He showed me up on every iPad game we played. Man,
He's so good at those.
he's way too smart for his own good.
Yeah,
Way
he
too
had
smart for his own
so good at those games that on the iPad he had so many things he could do. I had no idea what he was talking about, but I tried to play with him.
Yeah.
But man, he just brought such an energy to this set, and we had so much fun working with him. He would ask the
Really
best
incredible.
questions. Yeah, he's a very intelligent young man.
Yeah,
you know?
he seemed like he was really fun to watch. And Blythe Danner. I mean, I don't even need to say anything more than Blythe Danner.
That's it.
Yeah.
She's amazing. Yeah.
She's a wonderful actress. Do you find that
Absolutely.
you still learn from people like that when you're on a set and you're
Absolutely. That was one of the biggest gifts of this process was being able to work with her. I've admired Blythe forever, and it was. I still remember the moment when I found out that she was going to play my grandmother. It was like second to finding out I got the job, and absolutely, just by virtue of being in a scene with her, it was pretty amazing.
Yeah. Every day she showed up, we just felt a little bit, I don't know, protected, because
Yeah.
she's, I don't know, she's so talented. She's so talented. She really brought so much wisdom and charisma and was so supportive of us.
Yeah.
She made me feel so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
really nice. It's nice. It seemed like a close-knit family on this set to me.
It was, yeah, and
It
she
really was.
she made sure we were safe the whole time.
Yeah. When now that you're getting stuff, Zac, and I'm just curious about the scripts that you're getting and the kind of things that you're looking for. What where do you want to see yourself? Do you even want to ever direct? Do you want to ever go that route, or
I mean, maybe, yeah. I mean, it's. I've been very, very blessed, and I look back at the last couple years, and I've been so blessed to work with incredible directors. You know, and I've learned so much from each and every one of these guys. I mean, starting with Kenny Ortega, Bursteers, Lee Daniels, Scott Hicks, Richard Linklater. I'm very, very lucky, and that these guys have worked with me, and I take a little bit away from every experience. So would I ever direct? I don't know. I mean, right now, it just seems like an insurmountable task. But I think that I admire those guys, and I hope someday I'd have the ability to do that.
Well, keep doing what you're doing because you're doing a great job. And quickly,
I'll try.
Taylor, I just want to ask you, our next movie we're going to see you in is Argo, and you work with Ben Affleck as your co-star and director.
Yeah.
Can you just tell me very quickly a little bit about that?
Well, it was amazing to watch him wear both hats so seamlessly, and there's no difference between him as an actor and directing. It was pretty amazing. I have so much respect for him, and it was an incredible experience.
Yeah, well, we look forward to that, and congratulations to you. You did just such a lovely job on this movie, and
Thank you.
I'm going to go cry again now after we've spoken, so thanks.
Thank you so much.